Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me. Let me know if my sound is good. Trying out another microphone today, so you guys should be able to hear me and see me well, I hope. So let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. Okay, guys, and with that, yeah, I know you guys, a couple of you guys can hear me. Okay, guys, very good. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, so welcome to our study group. And if it's your first time joining us, welcome to our study group. Hopefully you learned something tonight. If you're returning, thank you for returning to my study group. In tonight's study group, we are going to be doing 10 practice questions. I did make some really particular questions for this group that I just wanted to review with you guys. So we're going to be doing that coming up. Here at the beginning, I'm going to be answering any questions that you may have about your PMP exam in this format. So any comments or anything like that, just go ahead, type it in the box, and I'll try to make sure that I answer everyone's comments. So just go ahead, put your comments directly in the box. How is the sound today? You guys, how is this microphone? You guys, do I sound good today? Change up the microphone a little bit. What do you guys think of the sound? Is the sound coming out okay? Better than last week without all the mic? Yeah, if you have a problem hearing me, you should check out your speakers there. All right, you guys should be able to, or at least I hope. Now, guys, I'm going to give you guys the word of warning. My throat is killing me today. It sounds louder. Yeah, louder and clearer. Yeah, I hope so. This is a really expensive mic that I'm using here. So really quickly, my throat is killing me. You know, I've been teaching yesterday and earlier today, so I've been doing a lot of talking. So hopefully my voice doesn't give away on me tonight. So let's go ahead and get started and knock out you guys' questions. Just scroll down this comment list here. So if you guys got any questions, put it in the box. If you passed your exam, put it in the box. Let's see how you guys are doing. Let's motivate. Let's get started. Let's start motivating each other in here. All right, I do have a comment from even before we went live here. Amandeep says it passed the PMP exam last Wednesday with a 3 above targets. Excellent score if you're still here. Now, you know when you get above target, it's an amazing score because that's almost a perfect score. It means you did amazing in all of the actual domains. Thanks, guys, who wish me luck. It worked. I got 4 drag and drops, 1 MBTI. I do have an MBTI because a lot of people get that. I do have an MBTI drag and drop for you guys tonight. If you've watched the previous videos, you know the standard, you know basically the format. 2 calculations. I always have 1 calculations with you guys. I reviewed the mindset section. Please, before you guys take your exam, review the mindset section. If you have the book, it's in the back of the book. If you have the videos that comes with the book, or you have the Udemy course, review the mindset section. I always recommend doing that the day before the test. You did celebrate with a carrot cake, mango cake, and wine. Well, it's a lot of cake there, but that's good. You know, I did have some carrot cake this weekend, guys. So I think I put on back a lot of weight that I've lost. And wine, I'm not sure about the wine thing, but carrot cake is okay. All right, what else more we got here? LeBloom says, my question is about managing and prioritizing my study time. Since it appears the exam is 60 to 80% agile, but the bulk of the PMP exam prep content is predictive, how have you been studying? So here's what I recommend. Go through the predictive stuff also. The predictive stuff applies to your hybrid question. 60% of this exam is hybrid and agile. So remember, the hybrid stuff on the test compromises both, consists of both the predictive PMBOK stuff and the actual agile stuff. So don't prioritize one over the other. Study them, because now, if you have my course, okay, you'll notice that my course is very long. It's 35 hours. But a good like 17, 18 hours of that, maybe more, maybe 19 hours or so, is PMBOK predictive stuff. Why? Because it's a lot of, PMBOK is a big book. It's a PMBOK 6 I'm talking about. It's a really big book. It holds a lot of stuff. So to cover that material takes a long time. But the agile concepts is not that complex. In fact, the agile concepts are easily taught. So that's why I was able to get through. I think my agile content in there is maybe 8 hours or 7 hours, something like that. So it's about half the time, because it takes half the time to teach it too. Don't prioritize one over the other. Know them both. You want to go into that exam. You want to know your processes. You don't need to memorize them. You want to understand those ITTOs. You want to understand your agile practices, and of course, know your mindset. All right, don't spend one time, don't focus on like agile and forget predictive. That's not the way it's going to work, all right? You want to get above target in everything. Joseph, I just finished a boot camp that covered PMBOK 7. Joseph, I don't know who in their right mind is attending a boot camp, not attending, but who's making a boot camp that's PMBOK 7. There is nothing in PMBOK 7 that is in its pure, by itself. There's nothing in PMBOK 7 that teaches you anything about project management. It's a bunch of principles, things you should think about, common sense principles and different domains that they make up. PMBOK 7 is a good book for people that are already project managers. The PMBOK 7 is not enough to pass your exam, period. Okay? You should not be studying PMBOK 7 for your current test. I know some people say, I've seen some other content creators say that PMBOK 7, there's no questions on your exam with PMBOK 7. Tons and tons of people have passed the PMP exam, and they have no issues or problems passing the exam, okay? So I don't know why you did that, but if you did, that's okay. Now you go through it, you're going to pass your exam. Just go through my materials, all right? All right. Okay. Okay, we got Yogesh says, hello, Andrew. Thank you for the opportunity. What is the best way to start studying for the PMP exam? Just start studying. Get some kind of study materials. Of course, you're on my channel, so I'm going to say, hey, get my book, get my videos. But you know what? There's a lot of great content creators out there that you guys can check out. If you want to attend a live class, of course, I'm going to tell you I have the best class. But there's a lot of great classes local to you. If you want to, the best thing to start studying is to start studying. Go out, grab a quick study guide, whether it's PMBOK. Well, I don't recommend PMBOK. My book, somebody else's book, my videos, somebody else's videos. The best way to start studying is to actually start studying. Let's try to go down that path. Do your research. See which courseware is getting people to pass, which courseware has great reviews, and just go knock it out and get it done. The simulator, I'm hoping for next week. It's actually done. The simulator is done. There's some reviewing that I want to do with it. It's an error so my exam simulator is done. I can pretty much, I'm not going to give you guys the site yet because people are going to sign up and then they're going to complain. It's done. It's finished. But there is a problem with the way it's loaded. There's something very specific about my exam simulator that's killing us to figure out. Hopefully, in a few weeks, I don't know, man. This is driving me crazy also because I want to get it to you guys. And it's not coming out as much as I would like, as fast as I would like. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to release a small version of it in the coming weeks. I wanted to have about 800 questions, but I'm going to only probably push out 400 questions in the coming weeks, which I think is going to be more than enough. Because there's something specific about it. You'll see why. And we'll talk about that coming up later when it comes out. So hopefully by next week, the following week, maybe, I hope. Daniel says, hey, Andrew, just wanted to say thank you for everything. Between your book, taking your tests, watching your weekly videos, I was able to pass my PMP with above target. Congratulations, Daniel. Welcome to the club of PMP. Did you celebrate well, Daniel? I think I remember you from last week. Did you? Did you say anything last week? I think that name sounds familiar. Welcome to the club. Celebrate well. Did you get that carrot cake and that beer? I hope so. Major accomplishments. Anytime you pass PMP, you just did a major accomplishment. All right. Captain says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP 2 weeks ago. Congratulations. Your tips work great. Thank you. Just brought your ACP book. No, not my ACP. I don't have an ACP book. I do have an ACP course, though. You guys can check that out. I'm studying ACP. You know, I always recommend, if you finish your PMP, especially this PMP, go take the ACP. I recommend that because if you did my PMP course, okay, if you did my PMP course, the contents of it is basically the same for ACP. So it's like this. To me, it's a no-brainer. You do your PMP, go do your ACP, because the ACP you've pretty much studied for it already. So go knock it out, and it's a lot easier than PMP. Would you guys believe this? I have never met a person that has ever failed the PMI ACP in my life of teaching thousands of students, live classes, in-person classes. I have personally never met anyone. My students, I'm saying, just my students. All right, let's see. Whoa, we got wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, we talked about it. Hey, it's 73 degrees in California. What is it? What is it here in New York? I think it's like 73 degrees here, too. We got some good weather, except we got some rain. Welcome to California, folks. Chile. Well, that's pretty far down there. All right. So Alda says, from Chile, we can see here. You're well. Okay, I passed my PMP almost a month ago. Thank you very much for sharing. I don't know what that knowledge. Well, thank you for attending and letting us know. By the way, thank you all for letting us know, coming back and letting us know that you pass. It motivates everyone on here. There's a lot of people on this channel that's coming up to take their exam very, very soon. And you guys helping them out, you know, you guys coming back and letting them know, it's a great motivation for them. See, all of you guys right now, you guys are seeing how many people are passing, and stay motivated. You can do it too. Thank you, Alda. Did you celebrate, by the way? Did you get that cake? All right, Bo says, passed my PMP exam. Above target, excellent. I celebrated by wearing a blue shirt. You guys know the blue shirt? On an 8-mile, 3,000-foot mountain hike. Sounds terrible. All right, that sounds it sounds terrible. I don't like exercising, as you guys could probably tell. Consuming an entire carrot cake. Now that does sound. Liter root beer. No, root beer is not good. You got to get pure beer. Preparing for my PMI ACP. Bo, you sound amazing. That does sound. I guess the good nature walkers. Oh, I like walking, but no. Going up a mountain, I'm scared of heights. Congratulations, Bo. Thank you for letting us know that you passed. Welcome to the PMP Club. Keep studying. Bo, you're going to kill that ACP exam. All right. Greta Murphy. Hi, Andrew. When is it appropriate to ask a sponsor to step in? Good question. When you have a sponsor and you want the sponsor to step in, mostly for approvals, okay, mostly like maybe a change request needs to be approved or a modification to a plan. Never. The things what you should never do is see a sponsor approve things, they disapprove things, they make decisions, but they don't analyze and they don't fix problems. All right, remember that for your exam. So if you get any question on your test where you're asking the sponsor to help you fix that problem, analyze the problem, come up with a solution for the problem, that is not what they do. But if you come up with a solution to a problem and you need someone to give you an approval to implement that solution, then it's probably best to have the sponsor do that. All right, very good. Nikki, is that tea you're drinking? Yes, this is a hot tea that I'm drinking from my crazy throat here. Stefan, hey, great to be with you today. Great for you to attend. Thank you guys for attending, by the way. By the way, did you guys click the like button? Did you know that by clicking that like button, it doesn't require any money to be spent? Do you even lose weight doing that? A few calories clicking that like button. Did you guys click that like button? Curtis says, first time here. First off, thank you. Well, thank you. I understand the logic of agile. I still have issues with traditional, mainly the A's. I don't know what that means. Mainly and A's. I'm not sure. My second guess is right. I'm not sure what your question is, Curtis. You got to be a little bit more specific. If you're having issues with traditional, that means traditional, according to the world of PMBOK, is going to follow that 49 processes. That's what you should be looking at. Sora, what should you need to know about MBTI? You need to know the MBTI chart, and you need to know it well. The MBTI chart, I'm going to give you guys a link to it because we do have a question on it today. I actually have it open on my screen here because when I was writing the question before, here is the MBTI chart that you should know for your exam. This is a link to Wikipedia. Okay, so there is a link to it. So you guys can check that out. That's how you would get your MBTI questions correct. Okay, Chad. Curtis, what is my perspective on PMBOK 6 and 7? Any difference, Curtis? A massive difference, Curtis. I did a YouTube video a couple of weeks ago. Check that video out. It's a 30-minute long video where I review everything in PMBOK 7. Shah says, hey, I passed my PMP on above target on all modules. Good job. Did you celebrate well, by the way? Welcome to the PMP club here. Should I go for the PMI ACP? I would. I mentioned this earlier. I would. I would definitely go out and get my PMI ACP because you've already pretty much studied for it, especially if you use my materials. You pretty much studied for it already. Go knock it out. Why not? A little bit more study and maybe another week or so, and you got yourself another great certification. All right. Nikki says, hello, Andrew. I have a question. If the PM and functional manager can't come to agreement on something and it was escalated, what would be the best answer? If it's escalated, then it goes out of our hands. Then let the company's PMO or senior management deal with it. If it's between senior management and the PMO, I don't know. I would have to see the question and have to see the context of the question. If it comes down between the PMO and the senior management, I would assume senior management would win because they're probably the owners of the business or the C-class executives. Hello, can I use TI Education Group as a provider for the 35 if I studied with the Udemy? Yes, that is correct. Just type the name in. If you take the Udemy course, at the end of the Udemy course, you have there's a thing that says how to apply for the exam. I tell you what to type in on all the boxes, okay? It'd be nice to assume all right. Joseph, on that PMBOK 7 course, Joseph just wrote another comment that says, I agree. We all felt that way about PMBOK 7. Yeah, Joseph, I don't know who would make a boot camp with PMBOK 7. There's nothing in the book. What can you I cannot make a boot camp with PMBOK 7. There's nothing in the book. The book has nothing to talk about. I could cover that entire book in maybe a few hours. I don't know. I would run out of materials to talk about. All right. Van Ray says, hey, Andrew, when is release planning meeting done? Before or after the iteration planning meeting? It should come before the iteration meetings because they know what's going to be in each release. The customers may participate. Gottsman says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP. Well, congratulations. Your Udemy course is wonderful. Well, thank you for using my Udemy course. Welcome to the club. Did you celebrate well? You didn't put it in the box if you celebrated well. Right? You got to celebrate well. Major accomplishment. Thank you, Gottsman, for letting us know that. Vork, V-O-R-K. I can't pronounce. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to mess up everybody's name. Big thanks to Andrew for all amazing tips. I did it. Totally benefited from your weekly reviews. And mindsets passed. And the mindset section passed with above target on July 3rd. Okay, that was a month ago. So did you celebrate well from that month ago? Maybe you're still celebrating. But congratulations on that. Really proud of you. So grateful. I also followed the RPMP on Reddit. Oh, the PMP on Reddit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I try. I can't. So you guys, do you guys see the... do you guys participate on Reddit? Do you guys do that? Participate on Reddit? There's a subreddit called PMP. You guys see that? That PMP subreddit? If you guys ever see that one, if you guys ever see that PMP subreddit, I'm banned from participating in it. The moderator doesn't like me. The moderator said that anytime I made a post was to promote myself. But what I was doing, I gave a few links to some, like my application course and some free things I gave out. And they banned me from that Reddit. So if you put something in that Reddit, I can't respond to it. I don't know. I've asked the moderator to unblock me, but the moderator does not want to unblock me from that subreddit. I've never been blocked from her. I've never understood why, if I'm trying to help people pass, like giving them links to this, which helps people. I do free questions. I answer anybody's questions. I'm not sure why he would, or she would, I'm not sure who that is, block me. So go figure on that. Maybe you guys can email the moderator and say, hey, can you unblock Andrew? Yeah, you guys should do that. Why don't you guys do that? Why don't you guys, because I can't do anything. You just want to let me comment on my students passing. All right, moving on here. Okay, I got CeeLo says, hey, Andrew, I'm from South Africa. Wrote my PMP on August 12th. Hey, it's a couple of days ago. Congratulations. Did you study well? No. Did you celebrate well? Congratulations. Thanks a million. Got 3 above targets. Excellent. Carrot cake coming soon. Hey, soon. You got 5 days. You should have had that already. Udemy course mindset is awesome. Thank you, CeeLo. Welcome to the PMP club. Hopefully, you celebrated well. Congratulations on passing. Right, Stefan says, what is the difference between identify stakeholder and key stakeholder list? I don't know what key stakeholder list is. Identify stakeholder is a process that's used to identify, know your stakeholder needs. The output is a stakeholder register. So I've never heard of something called a key stakeholder list, though. I don't think that thing exists. All right. All right, so we got Trupati, Trupti. Again, sorry, I'm going to butcher everybody's name. I'm sorry for that. Hey, Andrew, first time here. I've been following your Q&A and Udemy. Thanks for the great explanation of your course, which has helped me. Hey, thank you. Thank you for getting my course, and hopefully, you learned something. Stay motivated. You see how many people are passing? You can't reset my mock exam. Man, I keep forgetting to look into that. I know if you have the book and you're going through the course, it does. People are saying there's a limitation to how many times you can take. I got to look into that. Eddie, you have my email. Send me an email, Eddie. I got to remember to do that. I just keep forgetting. All right, we got Shaw. Okay, Shaw passed the exam. Shaw says, I got 40 questions on PMBOK that I got to write just by going through the mindset videos. Congratulations. I got a question where somebody says, if I go through the mindset videos, do I still need to go through all the predictive or all the other videos? And the answer is yes. Remember, the mindset comes at the end of the course, because when I'm going through the mindset section with you, I'm assuming you know all the other stuff. So please don't go through it at the beginning. Go through it at the end. I know somebody had told me that, you know what, you should teach it at the beginning so people get an understanding of what we're trying to do, but I don't feel like that. I think we should do it at the end. So, all right. All right, we got Abdul says, hey Andrew, following you for the last 3 months, watch all your videos. I'm practicing mocks, lots of good. Keep doing that. If you're doing 60 to 62, if that's what you're doing on your practice exams, try to get that up to at least 70, 80. All right, Sora says, hey Andrew, when dealing with stakeholders, with complex stakeholders, with competing priorities, what do you focus on? Stakeholders' interests or something else? When you're working on a project, this is gonna be how you answer an exam, not in real life. In real life, you do, whoever's paying the most money. But when it comes to your exam, what you want to do, if there's competing priorities, do what's best for the value that the project is delivering. So if you have to make a decision that this stakeholder priority versus this stakeholder, if one priority creates less value to the output of the deliverable, then don't go with that one. Daniel says, oh, I didn't. All uppercase. Celebrated well, I hope. All right, everybody says, yeah, we'll be satisfied with a release of a minimal viable simulator. Good one. I like that. Minimal viable simulator. Hopefully, yeah, because there's a... Let's just say we have a problem. So my exam simulator, the problem is we're finding a problem hosting the damn thing because it's big. Daniel says, calamari, tacos, beer. Sounds good. Hey, calamari's good, man. Kevin says, hey, Andrew, passed my exam earlier. Oh, wow. I just scrolled down. Good God. Right, we got to run through these questions quick. We're getting 30 minutes now. Hey, Andrew, passed my exam earlier today. Above target. Thanks for these sessions. Mindset was used 70 to 80% agile and hybrid, 2 drag and drops, 1 MBTI. No carrot. Ice cream? No, ice cream is no good. I've never really had ice cream, but ice cream is still no good. Kevin. Congratulations, Kevin. Welcome to the club. Go get that beer now. Celebrate well. 2 drag and drops. Yeah, a lot of people are getting like least drag, but at least a lot of MBTI stuff. You guys notice this? Thank you, Karen, for letting us know. But I want you guys to know a lot of people that are saying what they pass with is MBTI stuff. I just gave you a link to it. Make sure you know it. All right. Hello, Andrew from Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico. Can you please talk about... I haven't done any research. He wants me to talk about the PMI DASSM. So the discipline agile, I haven't looked into it. I mean, I don't even know what it covers. All right, I have not looked into it. So I don't want to talk about it. If I learn more about it, we'll take a look. So... All right, we got Delight says, hey, Andrew, from all the way from Toronto. First time watching. Welcome to our study group. Got my exam all September 8th. You got a few weeks. Keep studying. Purchase your book, doing your course. Keep going through it. I may not have enough time to go through the book. You should. Come on, you got a couple of weeks. You should get it done. Mohit, hey, Andrew, I passed my exam. Today, with above target, proctor says, remember. Above target, and the proctor said, remember the name, Andrew. The proctor said that? I don't know why, but all right, very good. Mohit, welcome to the club. Did you celebrate well? You must be like still celebrating because you probably passed it a few hours ago. Congratulations. If you're scoring, Obey says, I scored 74% on the mock test. Yeah, that's to take the exam the first week. I think you're going to be okay. What's my advice? I think you're doing all right. Keep studying. Don't stop studying. 74 is okay. Can you advise what are the things needed to memorize to this exam? Nothing, Rick. Rick says, what should we memorize? I heard people say, no need to memorize anything. No, you got to understand stuff, understand the mindset, understand the processes, know the terms. Then I think you're going to be all right. Yogesh says, all right, first time. Greetings from Singapore. Hey, hello from Singapore too. September 20th. You got a lot of time for your exam. What is the main difference in a PMP when it says PM do first and the PM do next? Technically, it's the same thing. When I write the questions, trust me, it's basically the same thing. Good question there, Satish. Mike, they need to click the like button. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you guys click that like button. All right. Z-Ray says, Andrew, the application. Do you need to enter the agile related experience as a must? Yes. When you fill out the agile application, you still need to put in an agile project in it. Okay. All right, Gary Rhodes. Andrew, thank you so much. Passed my exam last month. Congratulations, Gary. Welcome to the PMP Club. Thank you for letting us know that. Did you celebrate well? All right. Abdul says, after much effort, using an elimination technique, getting the answers wrong between the last two, then what you got to do is you got to use my mindset. All right. You got to apply that mindset. Know that servant leader. Know what a good project manager should do. And then you'll be able to break it down to what you should be doing. PMP Calvin says, what is the difference between EEFs and OPAs? OPAs, organizational process assets, are things like templates, things that the company gives you, versus EEFs is like the culture of what's in the business. All right. EEFs are generally things that you may not be able to control. It's just regulations that you may have to follow. Capri Scott says, hey, Andrew, I passed the PMP on August 20th. 3 above targets. Excellent. Studied lots of different books and videos. But your course was the best, hands down, especially the mines. Thank you so much. Caprice, congratulations, first of all. Great score, above target. Thank you for the recommendation that mines is better, I guess, than the others. Did you celebrate well? Now, you're asking me a question, should I go for PGMP? I have a take on PG. I'm a PGMP. And my take is it's not worth it. Very few organizations know about it. Very few people have it. It's not easy. It costs a ton of money. And unless you work for the government or you work in an industry where you see it's in job descriptions, it's not worth it. It's a lot of work. The application is a killer. And you might be studying for something that adds no value to you. So should you do a PGMP? I would really look to see if it adds value. If you work in a position, maybe you work at NASA or in a government agency where the PGMP's value is heavily valued and you could move up the ladder, then go ahead and get it. But if it's something that you're going to go out and get a job outside, nah, don't get it. It's too high level, too very specific. Maybe you can do another certification you can spend time and money on to really get you a better job or more money. Look into that. All right. Are there any critical path questions? I do have one critical path tonight that I wanted to work through with you guys tonight more in depth. I did one last week, and I realized I went through it so fast that I didn't really explain it very good. Some do that this week. A few people get critical path here and there on the test, not too much, but I just want to review it. Hey, Andrew, greetings from India. Passed the exam 6 weeks back. Well, welcome to my study group. Thank you for letting us know. Udemy course and the live YouTube session. Well, thank you. Carrot cake and beer pendant 6 weeks now. I mean, come on. That's bad. Carrot cake, of course. Congratulations. Radu, on the PMP exam, how would you handle a conflict between senior management and the project team? What I would do is I would have the project team come up with the solutions and then have senior management endorse those solutions. At the end of the day, the final decision is probably made by senior management, but the best decisions are made, the best solutions are made by the team members. All right. Somebody says I don't PMP Reddit. Should I? I don't think so. All right, not necessarily. Curtis says I'm taking my exam. I feel as if I have a lot of issues with traditional. Curtis, you got to go through the processes. That's all PMBOK stuff. Joseph says, I post on Reddit that I adapted you. I spend more time with you in the past 6 weeks than my wife and kids. You guys know, so when I teach a TIA live in person, and people watch my videos, and people spend a lot of time watching my videos, and then they see me in person, they feel, I've had a lot of people walk up to me. I don't know who they are. Like, I don't know any, and if I see you guys, I wouldn't know what you guys look like. And people walk up to me and be like, hey, Andrew, like they really know me. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't know you. But it's just the way this works. Yeah, a lot of people spend a lot of time with me coming up to the exam. It's like I'm like watching a really long TV series, right? And people get to see me all the time. It's like sometimes I watch a really long TV series and then you feel like you know the actors. All right. All right. All right, the exam was so stressful I couldn't track the percentage of predictive. Couldn't track the percentage of predicted versus agile. Got a few EVM calculations, which was quite tricky. Got above target on all 3 domains. Very good. All right, guys, let's see what else more here. Okay, guys, passed my exam on all domains. We got 11 J-Cheek. Congratulations, 54 minutes. All right, not bad. 54 minutes remaining. Wow. That means you finished this thing in about 3 hours. Congratulations. Good time in there. You like speed through this test. Okay, guys, the mindset does help. 11J Cheek says, make sure you go through that. Michael G, I took my exam today and had a lot of questions. And had a question about carrot cake. Really? Was there such a thing? I don't know. Michael says, hell yeah. I've been waiting for carrot cake for months. Down 3 pieces of each. For the above target I received, congratulations with coffee. The whole food carrot cake, yeah, that's not good, man. I had that. That's not good. Michael says, John Maxwell. I love the quote by John Maxwell. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This truly describes you. I hope so. I guess, thanks. LeBloom, do I still... Nope, no comments on that. Somebody says, I bought the book. Where do I find the mindset section? The mindset is in the back of this book. You can also find the mindset section in the video course that comes with the book, okay? What's the best way to cram for this exam last minute? Go through the mindset section. All right, 11J Cheek said he had no MBTI. All right, Michael says passed above target 812. All right, that's a few days ago. 3 minutes remain. Did not find any reviews. Did not have any reviews. Just went with the gut. Yeah, you guys got to watch that clock, guys. I'm telling you. Somebody just said they finished it with 54 minutes remaining, but watch that clock. A lot of people that finishes this exam run out of time or did cut the timer really close. Nikki says, I forgot that you finished the class with Mike. Mike is one of the Technical Institute of America instructors. He's an amazing instructor. You guys teaches the evening class. I think he's teaching a class tonight, actually. All right, very good. James, all right. Michael says he feels like the exam was 75% agile, 10%, 75% hybrid, 10% agile, 10% predictive, 5% others, drag and drop, 5 EVM. That's a lot. No MBTI, all situational. Yes. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Remember, if you got to, so Michael is saying 75% hybrid. You got to keep in mind these hybrid questions contain both predictive and this agile concepts in it. So you guys remember that. You got to make sure you understand that concept. Mikila says, passed my exam last Friday above target in all areas. Longest exam of my life. I only had 10 minutes to spare. Lots of the agile mindset, empowering the team to solve the problem. All right, very good. Michael, you're taking your exam in February? It's a long time from now. What are you getting, a PhD? No, take your exam before that. Amit says, what is the difference when you're doing a risk response? Accept versus exploit. It's a good question. When you accept the risk, it means to do nothing. I accept that an earthquake can happen. Right now, here in Long Island, okay? I accept that risk, which means I'm not going to do anything about it. I have no earthquake response plan. I don't have an earthquake-proof house. I have nothing that would mitigate or reduce it. Exploit is a positive way of ensuring that something happens. Exploit means you're going to take some action to make sure the risk actually takes place. Aline says, A-Y-E-E-I-N-I. My carrot cake is definitely a must. Pass my exam last week at above target. Congratulations. Thank you for coming back and letting us know. Did you celebrate well? Hopefully you did. Hello from Vancouver. I mean, your exam coming up soon. I think you're going to be okay. What agile-related book should I read? I think you need to read any agile-related book. If you have my videos, it's more than enough. I don't think you need... I mean, I cover agile like crazy in depth and that stuff. True Hebrew says, good evening, Andrew, from sunny Florida. I like Florida. I'm going there next year. My study buddy got her PMP. I'm next. Your mock tests are harder than these tests. Sometimes, yeah. When I pass my PMP, my company doesn't give me a raise. Should I leave? If you're going to add more value to your company and they don't want to give you a raise and you find somewhere else that would give you more money because of your newly found knowledge and you're going to bring value, sure. I don't believe people should come and ask for a raise if they don't offer any more value. Having a certification does not mean you offer new value to a business. People can go and get certifications but never apply the knowledge. But if you can go back to your company and said, with this new knowledge, here's how I'm going to change the business. Here's how I'm going to increase revenue or decrease expense, make the processes easier, then definitely you should be paid more money. Okay, Mike, I got you. SAR says, thank you, Andrew. Passed my PMP last week, 3 above targets. Congratulations on that. Studied a lot of books, followed a lot of videos. Your questions are very close to the real exam. Well, thank you. All right. Sue K says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP yesterday. Thank you so much. I could actually hear your voice in my head while answering. You know, a lot of people tell me that. A lot of people tell me that as they're going through the exam, they hear my voice. Chad says, thank you. After passing, how much can you expect? I don't know. It depends on your industry. It depends on your, again, how much value. Not because you get a certification doesn't mean you can ask for a raise, guys. You get a certification, you got to say what value certification is bringing to that business. Don't ask for a raise unless you can prove to the business why you are more valuable now than you were before. That's my opinion on asking for raises. Can we use your PMP Udemy as proof of contact hours for the ACP? Yes, you could. Sar says, I got one numerical, lots of agile. Like 70%, one MBTI, very tough, no keywords to identify. Yeah, you really, sometimes MBTI might be hard, guys. All right. Andrew, your mindset video is mentioned in 95% of all PMP Reddits. I don't really go through that PMP Reddit since I'm banned, but oh, that's great. All right, very good. Hey, from Australia, great to be able to participate live. Hey, welcome to our study group. Will the simulator have mindset? No, it won't. That's a whole different course. Okay, guys. Somebody says CSM versus ACP. They're competing certifications. I would personally go with, if I was doing it, I would go with ACP. But CSM is pretty popular, guys. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. CSM is pretty popular. All right. Is the exam virtual? Yeah, your PMP exam is, of course, virtual. Okay, guys. Okay, Amit says in a situational question, when to select option for training of team members versus supporting team members for a solution. If the team members don't understand the benefits of something, train them. That's your job. When it comes to coming up with solutions, give them the support they need for the solution. You should never select an answer on the test where you're directing the team and telling them how to do it. That's never an answer. Remember that. All right. What is the Michael G? What's the most likely cause of variance? That has 1,000 answer. Okay, scope problems, all types of problems, schedule problems, regulation problems, environmental issues. Many things can cause a project to go sideways. Any easy related, agile related exam you recommend? Yeah, PMI ACP is an easy one. You guys try that one. Okay, guys, and with that, guys, let us do some practice questions. I got 10 practice questions that I'm going to be doing with you guys. All right. I got 10 practice questions that I'm going to be doing with you guys. I want to review the answers with you. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and do 10 practice questions. Let's knock these out here, and then as I go through them, I'm going to explain them. And it should be pretty easy. Let's knock this out. All right, guys. So I am going to read. I'm going to read the question. You guys read them. Select the answer. Put the answers in the box. So let's go ahead and knock this out, guys. All right, practice question number 1. One of the team members on a hybrid project may not be allowed to work on sprints for the next few months due to medical reasons. This could cause a schedule risk. What should the project manager do first? Meet with the team member and ask for his work to be completed before he leaves. Ask for a new replacement from HR right away and release the team member. Review the resource management plan. Have a meeting with the sponsor and product owner and inform them of this risk. Yogesh, you need a link. You know what? Just go to Udemy and just type my name. That's the fastest way. All right, guys, go ahead. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. So let's see what answers you guys have here. All right, we got a lot of C's. All right, very good. A lot of C's. Okay. Okay, guys, the answer here is going to be, yep, the answer is C. You guys got this one pretty easily. So the first thing you want to do is you never, I keep telling you guys this over. You can't just take action. You got something that the team member has to go on leave. You want to know how to manage this. First of all, this seems raw. Meet with the team member and ask for his work to be completed. That would be like forcing the team member. Don't replace people. Don't fire people. That's never an answer. And it's never an answer to inform the sponsor and ask for some kind of like major solution or anything like that. All right, very good, guys. Practice question number 2. Because of changes to recent laws, a new agency has been identified as a stakeholder on a project. This agency will have a major input to the project scope. How should the project manager handle the situation? Hold a meeting for the new agency, review the risk register, review the issue log, inform the company's legal department. What have you guys got? All right, guys, go ahead. This one is a little bit more tricky. All right, guys, what answer do we have? The first thing you want to do is before you do anything else, we're not sure the agency will have a major input to the project scope, but you got to understand what this is about. Some people said D, inform the company legal department. But before we do that, you know what you want to do is you want to know what this agency is going to be doing. Hold a meeting with the agency. See, hey, verify what the stakeholders' needs are and concerns before we do anything else. Review the risk register. There's not going to be anything in the risk register because you haven't added it yet. Review the issue log. You haven't, maybe if it said like update the risk register or update the issue log, maybe those were answers, but it doesn't say update. It says just review it. Inform the company legal department is probably aware. They're probably the one who's letting you know. Practice question number 3. During the agile project, the project manager is told that a stakeholder is experiencing difficulties and cannot be involved as they once were due to family reasons. How should the project manager handle the situation? Revise the stakeholder management plan, reassess the project charter, revise the stakeholder register, update the project management plan. What have you guys got? Go ahead and answer the question, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, let's see what choices you guys got. All right, we're all over the place here. ABCs. All right, we're all over the place here. We got ABCs. Let's see what the answer is. Revise the stakeholder engagement plan. The reason is because this person, first of all, the project charter makes no sense here. The project has already started. All right. Revise the stakeholder register. The stakeholder register basically only has the stakeholders and what their communications, and what their expectations may be. Update the project management plan. Now, don't worry about that. It's too much. There's too much there. You want to be more specific. But what's happening is that the stakeholder is not going to be involved. That's engagement. So if they're going to be less involved, they're going to be less engaging. So revise the engagement plan to reflect how that new engagement is. Because that new engagement maybe they just communicate less. Maybe they have less meetings or something. So we don't want the register, you want the engagement plan. KJ says you passed your exam on August 4th. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Question number 4. A project change was approved and implemented, but it caused a major scheduling risk that will delay the project. This risk was known to the team. How should the project manager handle the situation? A. Verify that an implemented risk response from the risk register. Consult the assumption log and revise as necessary. Revise the risk information in the lesson learned register. Assess new risk and revise the probability and impact metrics. All right, what answer do you guys have? Sorry says, if the stakeholder wants to be communicated less frequently, yeah, it's how they're engaging. So update the engagement plan, not the register. The register is basically a list of them. You guys got to read this one carefully, guys. Read this question carefully. All right, guys, let's see the answer here. So we got some A's and we got some D's. All right, let's go through this. So it's not an assumption, right? So eliminate B. Revise the risk information in the lesson learned register. C just doesn't even make sense. Okay, so you really come down to, should you assess this new risk and revise the probability and impact metrics? Well, you don't need to look at the probability per se, because you already know it's more than likely is going to happen. A change was approved and implemented, but it caused a scheduling risk. Now, when they say cause a scheduling risk, means that there is a risk that's probably going to happen. The team knows about it. How should you handle it? Well, verify that there is a risk response in the risk register for this risk. So the next that you should do, look at it by saying, hey, this risk, there's going to be a scheduling risk, or there may be a scheduling risk. So go through the risk register and make sure we have verification that there is a response. Guys, practice question number 5. Although the possibility of new regulations was deemed to be low, you have heard rumors that such actions may in fact occur in the next few weeks and impact your project's budget and schedule. What should the project manager do first in this situation? Research the new risks to relevant stakeholders and update the risk register. Ask additional information from stakeholders regarding the likelihood of the regulation and update the risk management plan. Schedule an information session for the project team and inform them of the new risks. Meet directly with lawmakers. What do you guys have, guys? The answer is in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Yeah, these questions are tricky tonight. You guys are complaining that the other weeks were too easy. All right, we got a few answers. All right, very good. A's and B's. Okay, A's and B's. A lot of A's. All right. All right, a lot of A's. All right, so let's see what we got. Oops. So, you've heard rumors that such may in fact occur, and it's going to impact your project. So when you think of something that there's going to be some kind of new risk, you want to research this risk. You want to update the risk register. You don't update the risk management plan. That's wrong. The risk management plan doesn't have risk in it. Schedule a new information session for the project team, informing them of a new risk. Although this is a decent option, the best thing to do is to update your risk register. Add it there. You don't want to meet with the lawmakers. I don't know how you would do that, but the best answer here is to update the risk register. Practice question number 6. As you're reviewing team member schedule on an agile project, you notice a few team members working on 2 projects at the same time. How should the project manager handle the situation? A, collaborate with the appropriate team members to understand the issue and solution. Escalate to the project sponsor and document the issue. Inform the team members this is not acceptable. They need to stay on your project. Request from HR and new members to work on the other project. If you know the mindset, this is too easy. All right. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, this one here is too easy, guys. The answer here is collaborate with the appropriate team members. When you got problems with the team members, all right, the best thing to do is to meet with them and figure out a solution and a way to fix those problems. That's the best thing here you can do. Escalate to the project sponsor. Never escalate anything to the project sponsor, period. Inform the team members this is not acceptable. This is forcing people. If you force a solution, that's never an answer. When a project manager goes out and says, hey, this is the way you have to do it, or get it done this way because I said so, never an answer. Request new members. Don't fire people. Okay, period. You don't fire people. You don't come out and say, you're fired because you're doing something bad. You work with them and find a solution. Practice question number 7. A PM discovers that his team spends too much time in stand-up meetings discussing problems and instructions. Sometimes the meeting takes over 1 hour per day. How should the project manager handle the situation? A, invite all stakeholders to all stand-up meetings. B, ask the team to stop discussing the previous day problems during stand-up meetings. Attend and lead the meeting to ensure it's done on time. Ask the team members to be more efficient and teach them the value of a shorter meeting. All right, guys. Put the answers in the box. If you know the mindset, this one is not hard. Somebody's got C. Sir is right. If a stand-up meeting is lasting over an hour, it should be a sit-down meeting. Well, I don't know. I stand up for long periods of time when I'm teaching. I teach standing up, but yeah, I guess. All right. Yeah, this is a pretty easy question. You guys got this one here. It's the teach them the value when. Here's a quick tip for your exam. Any question you get where it's like there's something going on that they're not following the agile methods or principles because they don't like it, or they're swaying from it, or they're not doing it in the agile way, the best thing to do is to teach them how to do it right and show them the value. Expect a question on your exam on where they're messing up agile, or they don't like agile, or they're pushing away from agile. Expect questions like that. The best way to do is to teach them. That's the answer. A, invite all stakeholders to all stand-up meetings. No, not necessarily. That means that it'll never get done. Ask the team members to stop. Never ask people to stop, okay? Like this word stop is never going to, it should probably never be in an answer choice. Don't select it as a choice. Never stop anything. Never stop people from doing something that may be of benefit. Lead the meeting. No, it's a stand-up meeting. The stand-up meetings the daily meetings are led by the team, not you. So by you doing this, you are basically breaking the benefits of stand-up meeting. The best thing here again is to teach them. Number 5 is similar to the exam. All right, see, I told you guys to give you similar ones. Okay, so I gave you guys one of these last week. I didn't explain it much. And I got some people on LinkedIn that had sent me something if I can review this one. So I'm going to review it here today. Click on the one that is not on the critical path. Similar to what we had last week. In fact, I didn't even change the number, but I'm going to explain it much. If you know it, you know it. If not, I brought this question back because last week we did it. I didn't review it. So I said, let me bring it back this week. So we got a lot of D's here, guys. A lot of D's. And the answer here is D. Hold on, guys. I messed that up, okay? Let me move this over. This one is not on the critical path. There you go. Okay, the answer here. D. Okay, it says D. See, this is why I got to review these presentations before I do them. Anyhow, I wanted to review this with you guys. Let's see what this is about, what exactly are the paths. So if you're doing a critical path, what you have to do is you have to find all the path through the diagram, okay? So what are the paths through the diagram? This is a small diagram to make the question quick. There are 2 paths here. We have A, B, C, and E. And you have A, B, D, and E. So what exactly? Now remember, the one with the biggest number wins. It's the biggest, it's the path with the most. So it's A and B. Let's add them up now. Okay, we add up all the numbers. So it's 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 8 is 13, plus 3 is 16. The bottom one. Okay, so the bottom one is 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 6 is 11, plus 3 is 14. So this is the critical path right here. So all these activities, that means the critical path was this. That means the only one that's not on the critical path is the. Also pull the study hall there. I don't know what that is. Okay, so D. You know, I did that purposely on you guys, okay, just to scare you a little bit. I'll see in your reaction. All right. Practice question number 9. I always give you guys one of these. You guys are all guaranteed questions on SPI, CPI, SV, CV, and all that. So I always give you one of these here. You should know this already. All right. Project team is analyzing the progress of the project. They've noticed the SPI is 1.09, CPI is 1.01. What should the project manager report is the status of the project? All right, select 2 choices here, guys. Let's get 2 choices. All right, very good. Let's see if you guys know your EVM stuff, guys. Do you guys know your EVM stuff? Okay, so we know SPI is 1.09. That means it's ahead of schedule. CPI is 1.01. It's under budget. Remember, the CPI is under 1. It's bad. That means over budget. If the SPI is under 1, bad, behind schedule. All right? Nikki. All right. Okay, guys, that ended that section. Nikki, I did get your email. I do remember reading that. Yeah, we put... Okay. So I want you guys, what you're going to do is you're going to put all these MBTIs in order, all right? You're going to drag them into the box like that. Go ahead and put the MBTI in order. Drag them into the box. I gave you the link earlier. If you want to cheat a little bit, you can look at the link, okay? Go ahead, guys. Give it a shot. PMP Calvin. You know, the exam PMP Calvin is not that going to be that much more harder. Okay, people think the exam is hard, but it's not. If you know the mindset, if you got it well, you're going to be okay. If you have the mindset, that exam is not that difficult, all right? Okay, the answer is I don't know yet, so because I don't memorize this stuff, but you guys have to. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and use the link I gave you. Okay, guys, let's see what the answer is here. So we got the first one up is thinking. So what is thinking? So thinking, so here's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at thinking makes decisions, value justice and fairness. Okay, so thinking is value justice and fairness. All right. Next one up, you got is judging. Okay, so where's judging? Right here. First to have, think rules, prefer to make plans, want to know what's getting into. first to have matters settled. Yep, that's judging. And then obviously this is going to be the top one here. Intuition. Notices the big picture. Okay. All right, guys, very, very good. Hopefully you guys learned a lot in this session. You guys got some ideas how to do your practice, how to do your exam. So, guys, thank you guys for attending. All right, thank you all for attending. If you know anybody taking their PMP exam, hey, tell us to join our study group. Did you guys subscribe to the channel? Did you guys click like on the video? Come on, guys. Let me see what the likes looking like here. You guys didn't click like yet. You guys got to click like on the video. Did you guys subscribe to the channel? I'm proud to say that I got 10,000 subscribers. I'm pretty proud of that number. So thank you guys, all of you guys that helped me do that. And I want to thank all of you guys that came tonight, that passed your exam and let us know that you passed. All right. Thank you so much for doing that. Not just for me, because I feel so good. You know, the best part of my week is coming and doing this. People say, "Hey Andrew, you're wasting a whole hour plus of your time," and I'm like, "No, this is the best part of the week. This lets me know that, you know what? Hey, my materials is helping people, and I'm helping people for a small fee, right? I mean, whether you buy our live class, which I think is priced pretty good, or my books, or it's a good price, and I'm helping so many of you guys pass. That's amazing to know that. I'm amazed to know that I'm helping so many people pass. That's just like mind blowing for me. So thank you guys for attending. If you guys know anybody else that wants to take their PMP, tell them to attend. Check out the channel. Let them go through some of the practice questions with you guys. So, okay, guys. Thank you guys for coming out tonight, or morning, or day, wherever you are. And I'm going to see you guys in a week. Congratulations to all that passed once again. I wish the best of luck to all of you that are taking your tests within the next week. And I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to share our channel. The new simulator, Kelly, we might be releasing a small version of it because we have a lot of issues with the bigger version coming up soon. Hopefully I got some good news for you guys next week. So guys, I will see you guys in a week. You guys have a great week. Good evening, good morning, day, wherever you are. And I am out, guys. See you guys in a week.